Nah.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got choppers in a car. That was such a deep voice.
So 1-1, yeah. Nah, you definitely got that baritone with you. All right. Be good. Audio's recording. Johnny Walker is in our cups, man.
Johnny Walker. Shout out.
A switch up, man.
Did you try it yet?
Nah, not yet. And cheers, brother. Thank you for, providing the beverages as always. Thank you. That's not bad at all. Definitely scotchier, like you were saying.
Yeah.
For sure.
A little more
All right, man.
scotch.
Let's got that in us, man. Let's just bring it in. Let's hone it in. Episode 66. MIC podcast, man. Community content. You get it all here. And we're locking in, man, with it's the duo again. We were supposed to have a guest this week, but unforeseen circumstances. So, we're back here locking it in. Shit, man. I mean, yeah. What's popping? We can just kind of get right into it.
We're not doing this. We ain't entertaining nobody.
Yeah,
today.
right.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
so.
no.
I was supposed to be back there watching
Let's get
football.
to the bullshit.
Yeah, I was supposed to be watching football right now, just relaxing in the background, minding my own business.
Yeah.
And here I am on this goddamn camera.
Yeah, called upon to be on air talent today, bro. Once again. How you feeling about that?
No, I hate this company.
Nah, man. I hate this company.
These are my seniors, man.
Shit. I don't know, man. Like, where you want to start? You want to just?
I don't want to talk about anything.
Yeah, bro. I feel you. Like, what is there? Like, I have my whole fucking questions prepared, and it's just like again, it's unforeseen circumstances. So it's not.
I can
like,
answer all his questions. Go ahead.
Yeah. All the questions for the guests. I don't know, man. Like, how you been since we last tapped in?
I don't know, bro. Tired. Yeah, we're just
here.
I'm just here, dude. I'm here so I don't get fined. Honestly, I'm here so I don't get fined. I hope this is the worst episode of the MIC podcast so far. You can all suck and fuck me today. I don't care.
You not with nothing.
I don't. I
all right, now
really, don't care.
Let's just talk about shit that we fuck with. I mean,
I don't even want to talk about that either.
Sports. What's going on in the sports world? How you feeling about
Fuck you, LeBron.
Fuck you. Oh shit! All right, so we just hop in. No, I mean not. Let's talk about the Bucks. The Bucks.
The Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Well, they're on a bye week this week.
Okay.
Looking like they're turning around the season.
Right. Yeah.
Like Brady. Rodgers just got. He's 4-7 right now. I love it. Love it. What happened? Yeah. Did you see that?
No.
See that? Excuse my language, but it's a mentally challenged nigga. He's like, what happened? I can't remember the first time he did it to, but he made a TikTok. He's like, what happened? Philadelphia? What happened? He comes back on every week and will do whoever is the funniest loss of the week. I mean, he'd be like, what happened, Cleveland? What happened? And then just recently, the Oklahoma football team brought him into the locker room, and then they did a TikTok with him after they beat Oklahoma State.
And
what happened, Oklahoma State?
Yeah. No, I saw one of the players from LSU did that when I forgot who they played, but okay, so is that where he got that from? Okay, got you. All right, word.
That shit's funny as hell.
Let's go back to fuck you, LeBron. What's up with LeBron?
I mean, the whole Lakers are pissing me the fuck off right now.
How you feel about Russ? Finally, getting in the swing of the offense.
He needs to get off the team. Everyone needs to get off the team at this point. I've abandoned. I'm not kidding. If you're the Los Angeles Lakers and you're not considering offloading LeBron and AD right now, I don't want to hear any argument about I want to keep these draft picks because we're worried about the future of the Lakers.
So you said
if you're really worried about the future of the Lakers,
not offloading.
If you're only worried about the future of the Lakers, if you're the Lakers and the only concern you have is Lakers, not LeBron's legacy or AD, just having a place to fucking call a hospital since he's injured all the time. Unless you want to play doctor with him,
street clothes.
Yeah,
that's a crazy nigga.
You get off of them.
Yeah.
You find some serious assets. I mean, one of the I would consider KD for LeBron.
So hold on, let's stay there because like I'm thinking like I would most likely just offload AD if we're talking like that. Like why LeBron as well, just for like cap space because like I feel like if you find
You're
someone
wasting. I mean, AD is a no brainer for me.
facts
Like
right,
AD
I understand
is a
that,
no-brainer.
yeah.
You know what I mean, I'm getting. I would one for one AD KD.
Hell yeah,
I would
with
definitely.
LeBron, absolutely.
I would AD and I mean they don't really have any other pieces. I don't know, someone else in for KD. I'd AD in that future draft pick for KD.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you would have Katie and a future pick to the Lakers.
No, to the Nets.
Okay.
So AD in the future pick to the Nets for KD straight up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Dude, does Brooklyn go for that trade? I don't think so. Brooklyn is in disarray right now, low key. Like Steve Nash gone. Like I don't know what they. I don't know what that nigga KD bullied Steve Nash out. He's like, yo, get that nigga out of here.
You want to talk about Jewish people on this podcast?
Well, this is the the last episode of the
this
MIC podcast. It's been great.
It's been amazing.
It's been such a fun ride.
It was a great run. It was a great run.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? You know what I mean? And yeah, so that was a fun run, man. Maybe we can do this again in the future. Once our names get taken off the blacklist.
I don't know, man. Like just what's on your mind? Like I know that just like a big. This is supposed to be like a big R&R kind of day for you type shit. But like what you thinking? Like I know it was supposed to be a show, right? That you had that got that got scrapped.
We're definitely not talking about that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like
I'm not even gonna say the nigga's name.
Nah, facts.
All I gotta say
we don't
is
got
like
to.
half your family better have something better have happened to him.
Yeah, no, and like we don't gotta
have the show.
Going too much.
No, I was supposed to. I mean, just like the politics, I just like cue people in. You know what I mean? Like on how like
facts,
shit works. It's just like I hopped on a tour that was coming through Pittsburgh. I was gonna be one of the opening acts for it, and somebody that was one of the co-headliners, some thing came up in their life and they had to reschedule the tour for next year, which still gives me the opportunity to still
prepare and
be on the tour. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And do that show. But I mean, even like my my coworker, like my old coworker, I told him because he was supposed to be coming to the show, and I told him that it was rescheduled. He's like, rescheduled till spring next year. He said by then he's gonna be opening for you.
So I'm saying
And
price gonna be crazy back then.
Yeah, it would have been just a fun thing to do at this stage right now in my journey, but literally, clearly, by next year, I want that to
How does it feel
make sense for me to do?
As a performer, right, generating all this energy for an upcoming performance, then like it just kind of gets.
Oh, dude, it's like.
What do you do with that?
I mean, I don't know, because like the day I found out, like I was on my way to the gym, down to Her Locker, and I was literally playing my set in the car.
Crazy.
Like
yeah.
I finally got my set, like set in stone. You know what I mean? And
I mean, bro,
it
you
was gonna be a
low-key
fun set.
played that.
Yeah.
Not even low key, man. After Artie's episode, and bro, first off, shout out to Artie, man,
Facts.
and just the MIC community for just showing love on that episode, man. That was an incredible episode, and we definitely gotta run that back, at Artie's leisure. But after that episode, man, the fact that that energy was contained in this small living area was kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That show, bro, with that, like that.
Great episode. Yeah, great episode.
I mean, bro, great episode, but like just the after when you were playing your set.
Yeah, no.
Nigga, the energy that was that, like, nigga.
Yeah, no.
And that was with three. That was with three niggas.
I know.
In an apartment, like.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been crazy. You know what I mean? I'm so like it definitely sucks.
It's still gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
It was cool doing that. The first open mic. Because I said, in the past I was gonna start, doing open mic events, which I'm looking to the one tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Speak on that open mic. Like, how you feel that went?
I mean, it was so cool. Like, the most like notable story, and Toby's gonna crack the fuck up because it was hilarious. Live happening in front of us. So like, I went up and I did my thing, and then this dude came walking up, and like I give respect where respect's due. You know what I mean? Right. And I give all where is needed. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, absolutely. Right.
Extremely humble, especially as an artist.
For
I mean,
sure.
to give respect to musicians. I think musicians are extremely weird people. You know what I mean? Like they're.
Just
I mean,
creatives in general, for real.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, and just general. You know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure.
and I fuck with that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no,
That's,
no. Same.
You know, part of my crowd, and this dude, white dude, stands up. He walks over to the pianist. He's like, "Yeah, so I'm gonna need like a C sharp."
Yeah,
No,
he started
I
talking
need to
shit
start off.
immediately. Right.
And then I need you an F major, okay? And he goes over to the drummer, and then he goes over to the guitars. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need you, and fill in the blank." Well, actually, no. As a matter of fact, can you just hand me your guitar real quick? Okay, here. So I need you to do that. Actually, you guys, can you switch D and F? Thank you. Okay, and then the bridge is gonna be C. Okay, thank you. Turns around and then starts singing in Spanish.
That's a cheat code, though. That's a
Nigga,
cheat code.
what?
That's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code. But I was
That's a cheat
like, what
code.
the fuck did I, bro? My dick got instantly erect. I was like, what did this man just do to this room?
No, he definitely started talking his shit immediately. Like,
Crazy.
yeah, C
Crazy.
major. I need this in F. And
Started throwing out majors, minors.
yeah, started talking
different
cra-
letters
at
of
the,
the alphabet.
at the open mic.
And then all of a sudden, the band's doing what he said, and he's sitting there singing in Spanish.
no,
And
I
I'm
like, and you know,
nigga.
like you said, like that's just gonna. I mean, first of all, singing, but then singing in a different language is just
Was
you know,
crazy.
That's
Was
that's
crazy.
different. So I mean, I'd say that definitely
I was wet.
yeah, I'm not gonna ruin anything, but someone from the open mic, we'll be seeing them soon. But I think you, Spanish dude, and then yeah, our friend, who we'll be seeing, later this month. I think like out of those, and then like obviously Sierra was there. I mean, just kind of hosting and like
Well,
going in and out of her.
It definitely like I did.
It was a good vibe. Like I'm not trying to pit
absolutely,
anybody
we
against.
didn't,
you know
because
what I
we
mean?
didn't like to give people context of like
Yeah.
different forms of open mics. So you have rap open mics, which are
competitive.
no matter what open mic that you go to, the crowd is always just somebody else who's supposed to be coming up next to do their set. So
Right.
it's basically artists performing in front of other artists
Yeah.
in order to make fans out of artists, which never happens. So like you should genuinely just be there to practice, you know what I mean, and
Type
just be
shit.
a part of the
Right, just to kinda
community.
hone
That's
and
all.
tighten
That's
up
all it
skills.
should be.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean, but you'll have a rapper open mic, and like you'll have dudes who like is J Money and Little This and Big That who damn near have not even ever released a song, and they're up there saying the dumbest shit you can ever fucking fathom. Their buddies recording them in front. Like I went to this one, and I'll never forget this moment. Like of just looking at this dude and his friends filming him, and I'm like, this. I mean, this is years ago. It's like 5-6 years ago, and I'm like,
right.
what the fuck am I
Yeah,
winning? Like,
looking bad.
don't
bro.
ever have me looking like this.
Looking
Like
bad,
ever,
bro, yeah.
ever. So like that's a rap open mic, which I don't know how friendly I am to go into those
Yeah.
anymore. But then you have a musician open mic, which is again, musicians coming
Yeah,
to
right.
perform in front of other musicians, hoping to impress other musicians. Again, which you should only be using for practice. So like this is a group of just like just musician people.
Musician
Yeah,
people,
just-
like I feel like you had some regulars
Yeah.
for the establishment,
Yeah.
just kind of
So
sprinkled in there.
Yeah, so I was not there for any form of competition.
Right.
I was just there to practice my own stuff, but it did kind of suck that like I wasn't able to get like my full, because I'm still competitive. You know what I mean?
And,
And
like yeah, I'm
to
just
not
yeah.
be able to utilize the band, you know what I mean, while I'm
Well, I wouldn't even because
performing.
I don't know,
The
man.
drummer started getting into it a little bit.
drummer started
and-
getting
and-
into it.
Yeah, but the pianist, he had
Yeah,
no
yeah,
clue
yeah,
where to
yeah.
gauge
Right.
what keys and
and
what.
like you even told him to like
yeah,
like
I literally told him to stop.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
mid-
stop,
I was like-
stop,
He started
which-
doing something. I was like, "Are you hearing these words? Like, this is not happy. Like, why you do 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 do?" I'm like, "Nigga, no." Like,
that nigga thought you on a cruise ship or some shit.
something, I don't
Yeah,
know. Like, I was on my way to
You
Bahamas.
and I,
Yeah.
you and I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was not that.
Right, right.
So like, I do wish I was able to like utilize the band, and
No, and like I'm not even.
whenever I come back in December, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna contact the band beforehand and like send them a couple songs of mine.
Yeah,
and
no,
just so
not
they
that-
have like
just
a
to
heads
even
up.
just like kind of interact with
Yeah,
the band prior
Yeah.
to.
and even like next time, like I don't give a fuck if I'm gonna sit up there for a couple minutes while I play my song for them, just so
Mhm.
that they
oh
can get
no,
a
yeah,
gauge.
yeah, for
and
sure.
I know what key those beats are in, so I can give them that information. you know, how that ties into every fucking instrument. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, on within that beat, but yeah. So like it was a, you know, a fun event, dude. I was glad I did it. I'm gonna continue to do those and
Yeah, not like I
be
wasn't
able to
like
practice the
trying to like
songs.
pit no performance. I mean, it was again a
Yeah.
very friendly vibe. I'm just like talking about the way I left. I was like those were notable performances in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Just
absolutely, yeah, for sure.
you know, but I so like when you like say you're or just with the open mics where like you're performing for other artists and like why do you think that like it's just kind of tough to make? Because I feel like if you like you said like you when you hear something or like see something that's like super dope, you're just like, yo, bro, like I need more.
Yeah.
Like why don't you like why? What do you think like the disconnect is for like just musicians and artists where it's just like they don't want to show that type of like, yo, bro, like that love pretty much.
It's because like rap in its nature is competitive.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's easiest to talk about rap just because of how competitive it is.
Sure. Yeah.
When it comes to musicians are so weird, so they try to out-weird each other. Like, like literally,
I've
like,
seen
yeah,
it.
they
I've
like,
seen
like,
it.
like, no,
I've
I'm
really
weirder.
seen
Like,
it,
no,
bro.
like,
yeah, right.
my mom and dad died whenever I was a, 2.
That's
you know what
dope. But look
That's
what
funny
I do.
because I never had a mom and dad.
Look what I
Like,
do with my mustache though.
I was,
Like,
I, was,
it's like-
I was adopted.
Yeah.
You know, I was in an orphanage,
I was grown out
and
the
the
ground.
only thing that I had to eat were the strings on my guitar.
Yeah.
And now that's what made me such a great guitarist today.
I was cloned.
Like, yeah.
Someone
yeah.
cloned me, and
It-
I'm not even
Yeah,
real.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
You try to just like out weird each other, and
You're
then
right, that's
rappers
hilarious.
you try to like out
Out like hard, like
hard each other. Yeah,
out swag.
it's not
out,
even
like,
try to out bar each
out
other.
cool.
You're trying
Like
to
yeah,
out-cool
yeah,
the-
yeah.
you
Just
know,
be
the
trying to
other
out
person.
cool niggas, right?
And like so like when it comes to that shit, like I shut that shit down immediately. Like
Yeah.
I'm not here for any like
Let's get to the bare bones of it. Who are you?
yeah no I'm when it comes to musicians, especially classical here in Pittsburgh, as Clara Kent brought up. It's a very strong community here in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Very talented individuals, people who you would never guess can play 5 different instruments and
Facts.
do it at a high level. So I think when people say talent in Pittsburgh, I think that's what they're referencing. Because when they're talking about rap, you all suck. Like, you all suck. Like, it's bad. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, the rappers here in Pittsburgh, you all suck.
Damn.
Like, you don't, like, but it's bad. Like, it's bad. Like, it's
Yeah.
egregiously bad. You know what I
Damn.
mean? And it's just,
What you think is like missing, or like what you think is like kind of like the disconnect that's like making it that way?
nobody wants to talk about their own life here, period. Like, that's, it's so hard to meet another rapper who wants to actually talk about their life and have a
Yeah.
genuine conversation about their life. You know what I mean? They just want to be known for shooting this,
Well, bro, I mean,
selling
like,
that.
it just kind of goes to what we're talking about in our last episode, man.
They
Like,
don't even rap, bro. Like, how many people are my age and been in the game
8
for 8 years?
going on, going on a decade, right? Not
And
many.
that's a problem. Like, I'm not saying this like as if like I'm fucking happy about this. Like,
Right.
I'm extremely pissed. Like, I can't, like, it fucks up some nights of mine. Sitting there
Damn.
thinking it's like how fucking alone I am.
Mm.
Like, I wish there was like somebody else who I could just like get any type of information from, or just have in the room, you know what I mean, that's around my age, that like genuinely wants, like, has the capacity to be a superstar. You know what I mean? Like, just the capacity. Like, even the biggest knock on me is if I don't get there, the biggest knock is Michael had the capacity to do so and he didn't.
Mm.
That's the letdown. It's
And
like
that's
it's
worse.
Michael
damn
clear
near.
damn near, you know what I mean? Whereas like Michael had the capacity to do it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
wasn't able to achieve. It's just like,
A good friend of mine is just like, potential is just potential if you don't, like realize it, or let's like, we can speak about potential all day.
well, yeah, but
know?
but it's just like, I'm also saying that, like, this is something that I said for years.
Right.
Now I have a certain amount of accolades where
For
it's
sure,
like, if
right.
I quit today, like, I can talk my shit for life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's fair.
there's things I've accomplished things that people can't ever
Just
take
sit
from me.
back, be the owner of the MIC,
And
media,
just, you know what I mean, just coast
podcast.
off.
Yeah,
But
right.
like, I'm still sitting here trying to create high level hip hop music.
Not even trying. I mean, you.
Well, I'm doing it, like,
again,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But that's what I've been doing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
right.
creating this high level hip hop music, and it's like people, especially here in Pittsburgh, they get discouraged where it's like they'll make an album, it doesn't get the amount of views that they feel that it's supposed to get, and then they take zero time to market it after that. You know, like over
Because
this,
like you think that, like they feel slighted.
you feel slighted, and it's like, dude, you didn't market it. What did you expect? You know what I mean?
How if someone is making music and doesn't, let's just say like they're just like purely creating the art, can you necessarily blame them for not knowing, I guess, how to market that?
No, the only people that don't need marketing is early in your career. You created a character.
Hmm.
Like again, like if you create a character,
It's I mean,
there's so many benefits and downfalls.
I think it's more downfalls
at
for
a
real.
high, yeah, but you don't realize that at first because the
Yeah.
benefits are so glaring. You know
For
what
sure,
I mean? Where
right,
it's
right,
like,
right. For sure.
I can become this super mega star and
Yeah.
everybody knows me for this and blah blah blah. But it's like, so like for people like that, you kind of don't need marketing because people want to fucking just turn the camera on and because you're acting a fool all the time.
Right, right, right.
So like people want to film you.
They're gonna
people
gravitate
wanna
towards that, right?
share you just existing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
sure.
you only wear pink every day. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You're
Pink eye.
pink guy.
It's
You know what I mean? It's pink
Yeah,
guy.
right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like whatever. Like you started a character and you followed through with it. But if you're someone who is creating music that's genuinely just you have to market yourself.
Hmm.
Like Drake still markets his albums, and it's Drake.
Do you want to know, bro? Do you want to know? So
But it's because he continuously makes music that's different than what everybody else is making. And I can always give him, don't ever take that away from Drake.
yeah,
Ever. That nigga from day one made music that he wanted to make, and
That's a fact.
And he still does it.
that's a fact, right?
And even Yachty went on an interview and he said, there isn't a number for a Drake feature. Like, if I wanted to give you a number, I guess it'd be a couple million. But, like, he still will turn it down because he's at a stage and he's the type of artist where he's only going to work with who he
Whoever
wants to work with.
right? Yeah.
And I don't even know if I told you this yet. I'll say the name.
Mhm.
I'll say the name
Mhm.
because I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I'll say the name.
Yeah.
I was no, actually, I did tell you. I was offered a verse from Dizzy Wright.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this Dizzy Wright is a rapper who was very prominent back in my high school days, and I had a lot of respect for him. You know what I mean? And I still have a lot of respect for him as an artist, but I don't care to hop on that verse
And just
it-
put anything out for the sake of
'Cause
like
I've-
having that.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never done that. I've never just hopped on. I could easily reach out. I mean, you see the guests, some of these guests that we have, on the podcast. I could easily ask this person for this person's number, get in contact with
Yeah.
them, create a song just to, do this.
Yeah.
And I'm just never going to be that artist. I work with who I want to work with.
Yeah.
Period. And it's always going to be that. I don't care about the money of it. I don't care about
Yeah.
what this can give me clout-wise or that. I'm only going to work with who I want to work with. So being an artist like that, you have to do some form of marketing
Right.
in order to get that message out there
For
because
sure.
it's not as
It's
just
not gonna be like organic
viral.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's just
right.
not as that kind of viral. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's because it is organic.
Okay.
It's not non-organic.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, even if you go to the grocery store, what's selling out first? This GMO shit. You know what I mean? Not the organic, because the organic shit, it costs more. Not everybody can even afford.
The
That
cotton
sucks.
candy grapes are out of stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everyone. Not everyone is in tune. And I realized, I think it was my mom that said something so profound to me. And you're going to see this information be implemented in my music moving forward. And I already had this in mind and already have done it a little bit in the past. But she said, and my mom, just to give you context, is 46. She just now listened to lyrics of a song for the first time in her entire life.
Okay. Like
She said, I've never heard the lyrics of a song before. I
or
only
like
listen
just
to
like
the-
kind of like
I
taking them in,
only
right?
listen to the beat.
Hmm.
Not even take it. She can't regurgitate any of the lyrics to some of her favorite songs.
Wow.
But if she hears that beat, she knows, oh, that's this song.
Are some of like her favorite songs like rap songs or just songs
Period.
in general? Okay.
So come to find out, most people, and again, I already knew this in a general sense,
Yeah.
but not to the point where people literally can't tell you one word from the song.
Mm.
Like if you ask them, can you give me one line? Can you even tell me what the song was about?
Yeah.
It could be their favorite song that they listen to 20 times a day.
I don't know. I just like
They don't even know what the song's
That's
about.
the way it sounds.
They just like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely taking that into account again because I'm a hip hop artist, who specializes in rap.
Let me ask you this though. Like, what do you say to the artist, right, that like, gets that opportunity to, get on a beat with Dizzy Wright? They may not necessarily like it to the fullest extent, but they make it work. Like they kind of like work around it. Like, do you think that's better than not doing it at all? Or what do you think about that?
Again, it's all up to so like every artist is different. Like I'm not
Yeah.
ever gonna tell another
Sure.
artist how to be an artist.
Sure.
I was even thinking about, I think it was like literally on the car ride here, where it was like the different even just styles of rappers when it comes to the way they release music. So again, so you got Drake who only works with who he wants to work with.
Sure.
And he is a mixture of, and most in the year, I say he's shifted over time, but he's predominantly an album artist. I should call it a project artist.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
He releases projects at a time,
Yeah.
not really as singles. You know what I
agree with
mean?
that,
Where you
yeah.
have
I definitely agree with that.
where you have Frank Oceans, who has only released 2 projects ever, 3, maybe 4 ever. You know,
And he's
over a
heralded as, like,
long
yeah.
time, and he hasn't released one in.
Couple years now.
Blonde was in 2016.
16.
No, yeah, Blonde was in 20. Yeah, it's before I left for Spain.
Wow.
Yes, I was in the retreat listening to that shit.
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
So since 2016, that's when
Yeah.
Blonde came out.
Mhm.
That's how many years now? You know,
Yeah, 6 years.
6
going on
years.
7, right?
going on 7 years.
Yeah. That's
since
crazy.
he's released anything.
That's crazy.
Fuck singles. Fuck
Blonde
out-
feels like it came
fuck
out
projects,
fucking yesterday.
right? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Where he's afforded that
Mm-hmm.
ability to do so because whenever he comes out, it just blows the fuck up. You know what I mean? Then you have artists like, Wayne and Thug, who they just want to make music 24/7, 365 with. They don't give a shit who it's with,
bro.
They just
And
wanna make music.
R.I.P. to that generation of niggas, because
Well, no, I don't. Well, I don't. Again,
Damn.
it's not. There's no right or wrong.
fair. Yeah.
Wait, that's just
Fair.
the artist of the art. And trust me,
Fair.
there's gonna. I mean, dude, look at fuck.
No, you're right.
generation.
My fault. I didn't even mean. I
NBA
didn't mean to
YoungBoy
do it,
damn
yeah.
near has.
Nah,
transcended
He will
that.
release a song a day.
And he's like
damn near.
23.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he releases, an album a day, not a
Yeah.
song a day.
Real shit.
He's a project artist who releases at high
High
volume.
volume. Super
High volume.
High clip.
It wasn't like 15
My
projects.
fault, nigga.
Yeah,
yeah,
wasn't it
my
like
fault.
15 projects or some shit like that, like just
No,
last year or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, no, he's
It's
going
something crazy. You know what I mean? So
for
there's
sure.
different types of artists. You know what I mean? Just me personally, I'm an artist who only works with who I want to work with. I do a mixture of both single releases and projects,
Mhm.
but my projects are a project.
Mhm.
They're not
Yeah.
just the songs that I was working on at that time.
Mm.
They're all meant to be
It's
in
cohesive.
that project
Makes sense
together.
together, right?
You know what I mean? Like I take pride in that. I take
Yeah.
pride in when you listen
As
to
you
a project
should,
of mine as
right.
cohesive. No,
Mm.
because I'm not. That's just the type of artist I am.
Mm.
Again, Wayne don't give a. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever released a cohesive album in the sense where it's like
Uh-huh.
I don't
don't
think
know.
that he genuinely is.
Carter
like-
3 was pretty cohesive.
and I'm not saying it as in like they don't have like a style and that they're not like
Right.
all going together or something like
Right.
that. You know what I mean? But like, I think that he just takes his favorite 15 songs out of genuinely, like
Yeah.
no hyperbole,
Yeah.
200 songs that he made that month,
Yeah,
and just chooses his favorite 15
for sure. Yeah,
and
no.
calls it an album.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's the Carter 4, takes the next 15, that's Carter 5.
I feel
takes the
that,
next
I feel
15,
that.
that's Carter, you know what I mean? So I think that's what he does. Where again, it's like, I can make 30 songs, but I'm like, all right, this song's definitely for this album.
Right.
And then this song's definitely for the album. This can be a single later on. This, might release 3 years from now. You know what I mean? It just doesn't fit in anything I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Period.
Let me ask you: is there an artist that you're not turning down a verse from? Period. Like
There are
you're just
tons. I mean,
Yeah.
tons. But again, it's because I want to work with them.
like, fair.
That's the type of art I want to work with them. I want to work with Tyler the Creator. I want to work with Kanye. I don't care if Kanye gives me ad libs. I don't care if he sends me ad libs.
Yeah.
He's like, this is what you're able to use of mine. Like, cool, thank you. Like, I appreciate that.
Take it, yeah.
You know what I mean, Kanye, Pharrell,
Dog.
Jay Z, Wayne, Eminem. I gotta hear what we're doing. I gotta know what we're doing.
Ryan, that's
Like,
funny. as
I would
hell.
much rather have Eminem as a
And shout out
feature
to M.
than feature on an Eminem. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, because he's just gonna just body me.
body.
And I'm just gonna
body, and then like,
Be like, and I'm
just-
not finna do. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
like
no,
I
we're
get it,
not trying to-
Like, dude, that's you. Like, bro, like
You got
again,
that.
that's
You got
you
that.
got it,
You
bro.
got
Like
that.
you.
totally
Like
got
you
that.
got it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Keep
I'm not
that.
even
Like,
trying
I'm not
to,
trying
right.
to do that. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
right.
do that. You know.
I feel you.
So, he's not like a storytelling type.
M?
not in. He used to be more so than he is now.
Fair.
Whereas
I don't
Wayne
think. Yeah.
has fun doing shit like that one thing that he did with him and Kendrick on one of his, I think it was the Carter 5.
Okay.
And the 5 was the one that took forever, and then he just
Yeah,
recently,
yeah,
So
facts,
you're on
right.
the 5, and it's I can't remember it's like a girl setting up. He like has a girl set up a dude,
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
and like I mean the girl's working for him, and
Yeah.
the dude don't know, and he comes
Okay.
in and robs him. You know
Oh,
what I mean? It's
okay,
him and
okay,
Kendrick,
got you.
doing a story. You know what I mean?
That's
And
funny as shit.
I can do. You know what I mean?
I love songs like that, man, where it's just like it kind of
Or-
like
yeah.
just even off Kendrick's album, We Cry Together.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he can have fun and do shit like that.
Yeah.
Where again, Eminem's just like, I'm trying to bar you. Like, I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck
I mean, like,
how
what?
catchy this song is. I don't give a shit about any of that, nigga. Catch these bars.
Cause I mean, I feel what you said when earlier in his career he was more storytelling. Like like artists kind of definitely
Mockingbird.
get to oh my god, Toy Soldiers.
Toy Soldiers.
Toy Sold. I mean, bro.
Yeah.
So like you definitely get to a point where your story is known and it's told. So then from that point on,
No.
and
Your story is never known or fully told.
mm,
It never is. Like, that's something that there is going to be an artist, and it probably isn't me because this isn't me. I don't like care to be in this lane because of it, but there will be one day an artist who is massively big on Twitch to the point, and they love it so much that they're going to stream their life every day as a vlog. Like, their story gets told live.
shit, you don't think niggas do that now? Pretty much. I mean,
No, I
really?
mean, you there's some rappers who are going into the Twitch
Oh,
realm.
okay, you're talking about rappers specifically.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh,
rappers.
okay,
Yeah,
copy.
specifically.
Okay, got you,
yeah,
got you. Okay,
specifically.
got you. Okay.
Where it's like, he cares about Twitch
Yeah.
just as much as he
Right.
cares about rap.
Right.
And
right.
he's a top 10 rapper
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
and a top 10
Yeah,
Twitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Streamer out
Yeah.
there, and he streams his life every single day. So it's this ongoing story. I can't tell you. Maybe I didn't listen to the song, but I feel like he needs to find a way to make this massively known. I don't know how Eminem feels about Slim Shady.
The character?
I don't know how he feels now. I don't know how this Eminem feels about Slim Shady. I haven't heard Eminem, whether it's a rap or just
That's
come
int- yeah,
out and
that's
talk
interesting.
about it and be like, I'm not me no more. I'm just not. Dude, like, my peak was crazy. And I don't want, and you can't take anything away from my peak. I'm nowhere near my peak anymore. Like, I'm not Slim Shady anymore. I stopped doing drugs, and this is why, like, I do want to go back and watch his interview with Mike Tyson.
Oh
Which
shit!
is,
Did they
pretty
sit
cool.
down?
Yeah,
okay.
they sat down together because I saw clips of it. And it was
Okay.
amazing,
Yeah.
beautiful. And I love
Dude.
Eminem. I love Marshall Mathers. I mean,
Marshall
human-
Mathers, and
the
like
human being.
I also want to give Mike Tyson his flowers. I mean, because I didn't see the Eminem drum, but I mean, just the clips I've seen, he has really compelling interviews. You know what I mean? Just like with this whole shit going on. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
it's just even like people are gonna. I don't know. I mean, as
Johnny Walker's in the cups. Let's go.
yeah,
Let's
as
go.
time goes on, it was funny because like I was sitting in my bed the other day, and it was like I really asked myself the question: am I ready to be the face of Pittsburgh right now?
Mm.
Because the downfalls of it are scary,
Dude,
are
bro,
are-
and I'm so glad that like you even touched on this,
frightening.
bro. And it's like, just with everything like we're doing, right? I have no desire to like be like to like achieve fame. Like I don't think that's what, and like I know it's a byproduct of
Mhm.
just like the lane that we're in, and then like it's gonna be a byproduct for sure. I know that like if you want to reach certain levels in this whole shit, you're just gonna have to endure and just
And do certain things that you don't want to do. Period.
Yeah. And me, what I've just
Yeah.
considered this like the blessing of this is just like I've been able to be myself just through it all.
And that's going to maintain it. But like, unfortunately, to get to that level without creating a character, we have to be more open with the world of who we are.
Mhm.
And who I am is someone, again, like, you rappers suck. Like, you are bad. Most of you aren't rappers. Like, there might be 15 rappers in Pittsburgh. You know if you're one of those 15. If you're not one of those 15, you're not a rapper.
Mm.
And, like, I'm not saying you suck. If you're not a rapper, you're just not a rapper yet. So then you need to build yourself up to the point where you are an actual rapper. Well, first you got to get good. And then you got to get yourself to where you're an actual rapper and you're in that conversation. You become the 16th person. You know what I mean? And then we can, get involved in this game. But, I say that because it's like, I do unfortunately think that Pittsburgh needs a good bad guy. I think it needs an anti-hero.
Damn.
I think it needs a person who every other rapper despises, but yet they're him.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with that caveat where it's not, they despise him and he's him and he disappears and never comes back.
Yeah.
Where he's right in their face.
Yeah.
He's right in he's standing next to
Shout
them.
out
And
to
these
Stone Cold
niggas,
Steve
and
Austin.
these niggas hate him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's standing right next to him.
Pittsburgh needs a Stone Cold, bro.
So I really debated on creating a Pittsburgh Control.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think I now have the
Ah.
cachet to do so. And
I need that expeditiously damn near. What's up?
and I can put a lot of names in a song. You know what I mean? That's gonna wake a lot of people up. And they're gonna hate how, well I know my history. And you know what I mean, and lay it out.
I would like to see
I can
that.
structure it in many different ways.
Yeah.
I can literally do, 4 lines for each rapper. Hey, da 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 da. What happened to the da da da? I saw your numbers and they but. So,
What happened to the
I just wanna
duh,
say
duh,
what's
duh?
up. You know what I mean?
I saw your
Hey,
numbers in it.
Buddy. Used to make some money, made a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Now I just see you on IG, you be sipping honey. And you look a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right.
doing the Danny. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
see you at Denny's. And then,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just like,
Now I see you at that.
yeah, it's
Holy
like,
shit.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
That's funny.
I'm debating on creating the Pittsburgh Control. You know what I mean? It's just like, I feel
What?
like,
What was like not stopping you, but like why?
because
not?
it's like, it's like, now I got to be the bad guy. Like, I
Do you
really-
want to be the bad guy? Like,
no,
is it like
but I
when,
play
like,
the role so well. Like, I naturally am an anti-hero. Like, that's just who I am. You know what I mean? I am an anti-hero. You know what I mean? Like,
with you.
I save the day, but I do so by some necks got to come off. You know what I mean? Some necks need to be
I
removed
love
from
that
the shoulders that they're.
yeah. Because
on.
I'm more of like the simple like, hey man, let's everyone just dap up, shake
Yeah,
hands,
absolutely.
and
Yeah, no,
you,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that's just kind of
Yeah.
And I'm blessed and like I'm just so glad to like to know you just to kind of offset that because it's needed.
Yeah, for
It's
sure. No,
needed.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like I feel like both sides are needed.
And I think the industry in itself right now in Pittsburgh needs it.
Yeah, and it's just like you definitely as much and like as idealistic as I would love everyone just be like kumbaya.
Yeah.
It can just be next got to come off.
Yeah.
And there's got to be an agent to do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We all got like there's got to be a Stone Cold. There's got to be an anti-hero
Yeah.
that is for the good. But
Yeah.
listen, I'm not against. You know what I mean? Often the
Yeah.
the unnecessary weight. You
Again,
feel
like,
me?
I'm now at the point where if you're not one of those other 14 rappers, I'm going to tell you that you need to stop in person. Like, I'm going to tell you, like, this is not for you. This is not what you should
Stop.
be doing.
That's
This is
funny
not.
as shit.
This isn't you.
Yeah.
This is not you. You know what I mean? And
What's the criteria for someone that should stop? Would you say?
do you find yourself writing about somebody that's not you?
Mm.
Stop. Again, if you want to become a character, and you want to portray this, that's cool. But then you need to sit with me behind the scenes, and we need to have a genuine conversation about your disingenuine character.
Like,
Like-
are you
Like, I
yeah.
need you to be a megastar, and then you turn to me and you're like we go backstage. You're like, hey, Mike, how's it going?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, were you just out there like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that's just, that's just D Block.
Yeah, yeah.
My name's Jamal. Like, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like, dude,
Why,
that's a,
why Jamal sound like Mickey off stage?
because they are Mickey in real life. Like,
Yeah,
you are some
right.
Mickey Mouse ass niggas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, trying to be D Block. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, shout out to Jamal Mickey Mouse, man.
Just be Jamal. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's like, but if you are that cool,
Jamal Mouse.
because Pittsburgh does need that too. I'm not gonna say here. I mean, I think a certain someone kind of does that to an extent. But we need that. Every major city has that.
Yeah.
You know, that has, elevated to a different level. You know what I mean? Like, whether those New York niggas want to admit it or not, like, they needed 6ix9ine at the time that 6ix9ine came out.
Damn.
Like, he put New York back in the flame. Like,
You think so?
oh my God, New York was on fire during that time. Oh my God.
It was
New York was, they reestablished their mecca at that time.
And
oh Lord.
I mean, like,
He had old niggas coming out just out of anger.
You
just out of
pretty much
spite.
just kind of like, and no, I feel like I agree with you, man. Because like, I mean, like at that time, right, or leading up to that point where like his boom was, happening. It was Atlanta, and it was no comp.
Yeah.
It was Atlanta, and
And no
that
comp.
was it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot of truth to what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so
It's like,
he
in that
definitely
regard.
reinvigorated the flame there. You know what I mean? So like, the industry needs characters. For like whether
right.
Nicki
It's
Minaj
entertainment at the end of the day, type shit.
is a character. Literally,
Yeah,
like Nicki
fair.
Minaj is a character.
yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? She
Separate from Onika Mirage, right?
completely.
Right.
It's not even their night and day. I mean, there's probably very few similarities between the two. Yeah, I mean, same human being, but there's very similarities between the two. So like that's fine, but again, we're not gonna sit here and be tough guys whenever we're not tough, or you're really that tough, and then you need to go to jail and
Oh, shit.
you need to be locked up and get the fuck out of our society. Like, I have no sympathy or empathy for any Negro who feels like they need to go out and kill other Negroes. Like, sorry, I
feel
don't
you.
care. Like, you can die. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, you literally took sons, fathers, uncles, grandfathers away from people. You know what I mean? I'm not about
Damn.
any of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That needs to be completely eradicated. I'm cool with a character, again, but you need to, within the industry, let us know that this is a character and your intentions, and that you still want to feed into the industry. You're doing all this to bolster everybody else. You know what I mean? And
So like, what do you say to someone who's looking at this right now and just being like, man, fuck this nigga, bro? Like, he don't know.
yeah, fuck you. I don't give a shit, dude.
Fair enough, man.
Because again, I've done enough, and I'm secure in myself to know that, like, you kill me, that funeral is gonna be crazy. Like, my funeral right now is gonna be crazy. People who
Not even trying to speak
people who
on that,
who
yeah.
have had issues with me for years would show up because they would just be like, just to even
Make sure.
confirm-
Yeah.
like literally. I'm one,
Just to confirm the casket is fucking.
I'm one of those people who you can't trust a news report that I'm dead.
yeah,
You
nah.
would have to see it
Niggas
yourself,
Mike.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
I'm damn
to
near
make
unkillable.
sure, right?
Like,
Niggas need receipts on that.
I'm damn near unkillable.
That's
you know what I mean? In
fucking
many
crazy.
aspects. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
damn near unkillable. And
Oh my
just like
God.
Obi-Wan, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Strike me down and I'm gonna become something bigger than you've ever imagined. You know what I mean? Like, you don't give me that power. Don't make me one with the Force. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Word up,
spooky.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I could be in
Yeah.
your house now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And somewhere else at the same time. You don't want
do
that. So it's
Don't
like,
do that.
I don't care about you. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I care about Pittsburgh and the hip hop community. I don't give a fuck about you as an individual. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you give a
And
fuck
you-
about
yeah.
yourself more than you care about the community, then you're the issue. You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How could you hate on me? I'm trying to literally put everybody on simultaneously. I mean, that doesn't kill other people and genuinely cares about the art and genuinely cares about the community.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you have those, you're free to
You're
come
chilling, right.
roam, come have fun. You know what I mean? Surpass me, and then some. Create another blueprint for us to follow. You know, like, we have to push each other forward. So I want to get to the point where we can't embarrass you in public, where it's like, come out, put a mic in your hand, let me see you do what you do. And if you can't do it, we're gonna boo you simultaneously. And please quit.
We're gonna boo you simultaneously.
And please quit. Like, stop. But like, stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to make people quit rapping. Like,
you're
I
trying
need
to like
more
put
people
the
to
pressure
stop rapping. Yeah, and we need pressure, like
to just like kind of weed out the
to weed out all this bullshit.
yeah,
It's
right,
the same
right,
thing,
right.
like, I'm not gonna get super nerdy to anybody, but if anybody understands the metaphor that I'm making right now, they're gonna be like, "Damn, this nigga is intelligent." But it's like FTX right now, like with cryptocurrencies, like so there was when the internet first came out, it was unregulated. It was a new technology.
Facts.
So governments didn't pick up on time like fast enough that the internet was something that was going to be around from that moment forever, and it was only going to expand and evolve and all that. So a lot of people were taking advantage of other people on the internet. It was rampant, like it was crazy, even to the point again where the black market was invented. The internet where you could buy people's limbs, like it was crazy, you know.
That's wild.
So there was no regulation. Then eventually regulation came out, and then now we have these awesome features that we're able to just trust and do. I mean, if I go to the app store and I buy an app, I'm actually going to receive the app. You know what I mean, I'm not just going to get a little message
Yeah,
that
right,
with a
right.
smiley face of a clown is like dumbass. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? I
right,
can't believe you
right.
clicked that. You know what I mean? Like this ain't a legitimate site.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it was called app.com. Are you stupid? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so right now within the cryptocurrency sphere, cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology is a technology that's recently been invented, is gaining momentum in its innovation, and it is unregulated right now.
Stick with this, y'all.
Yeah,
Stick with
so,
this.
Yeah, so right now there's a company out there that had Tom Brady, his wife, had Kevin O'Leary
Yeah,
from
remember you
Shark
telling me about
Tank,
this, yeah.
had many very prominent
Yeah,
figures
right.
dump millions into it while other people were dumping billions into it. He became one of Biden's biggest donors. Much of the Democratic Party, he became many of their donors. He gave billions of dollars to the Bahamian, is
Okay.
that the correct term? Bahamian
Yeah,
government,
yeah,
the
I'm not sure.
Bahamas.
Okay.
Like government, like
Okay.
they're Bahamian,
yeah,
right?
okay. Yeah.
Bahamians.
Bahamian, maybe?
No, I think it's
don't-
Bahamian.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
word.
that,
yeah.
yeah, that was racist.
yeah.
That-
That was-
I denounce all racism towards the Bahamian people. I do not support that. We at MIC do not. That's funny as hell. But yeah, but I do think it's Bahamian. I mean, maybe I'm the racist. I don't know. Maybe they're like, that's completely incorrect. You fucking ignorant bitch. Apologize for my ignorance, but regardless, still, he gave the government of the Bahamas, the Republic of whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get worse. He gave the government a lot of money
Yeah, right.
to do whatever he wanted on their
Yeah.
soil, like do whatever he wanted. I think he had a Super Bowl ad, like he had ads out. Like there's
for
ads
the-
for a fake company, basically a
Oh,
fake company. Like
Jesus Christ.
it was him and a bunch of weirdos having orgies in this Bahamas penthouse,
Yeah.
like doing whatever with billions of dollars. He wrote himself $1 billion check.
That's crazy.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
Crazy.
$1 billion. He transferred $1 billion to him personally.
Yeah.
Right? Crazy. Right? So
Yeah.
that's how much. So what I'm trying to say is there's this massive lack of regulation in a market that is going to be around forever, and with a technology that's going to be around forever, and it is not until that regulation is then put in place where that market can actually have trust and people can go to these certain sites and they know that this is regulated
Right,
and that I'm
right.
going to get the exact product that I'm looking for.
Right.
This is a real company. I mean, you're not allowed on the market unless you're a real company. You're not allowed to
Regulation.
regulation. You're
Yeah.
not allowed to make a Super Bowl ad without being a real company.
Right.
Like you can't, so it needs regulation. The market here, the hip hop market is no different than any market that's ever existed from the dawn of time. It's a market.
Yep.
It needs regulation. There's no regulation within the market right now. Anybody in Pittsburgh is allowed to say they're a rapper. Anybody in Pittsburgh, clip this. This is a clip.
Yeah.
Anybody in Pittsburgh right now is allowed to say that they're a rapper, and it's disgusting. That's not there. If anybody's allowed to say that there's a rapper, how can there be an industry? If anybody can say they're a rapper,
Yeah.
how
that
can
means everyone's a rapper.
then everyone's a rapper?
Mhm.
Then everyone's a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't ever want to be in a situation where your city is only known for like everybody, like there's talent there. You know what I mean? Which again, in rap I question, but even still, it's like everyone is. when people like say that cliche, everyone's trying to become a rapper. No, like not everyone should be an astronaut. Like that's a difficult thing.
Yeah.
Like rap is not easy.
Right.
Being
Yeah.
rap is not easy. And then once you learn how to rap, becoming a rapper really is super difficult. Like it's extremely difficult thing. Like this is not something that's easy. Like even if you just take my story, how long did it take me to get to a song that had 1 million streams with the amount of talent that I have? And I'm not afraid to say how much. I'm an extremely talented individual. I make unique music that's genuinely about my life. This is a very uncommon thing that exists, period, in the industry anywhere across the world. You know what I mean? So, again, we're in a position right now where it's unregulated. Anybody can say they're a rapper. Or, again, within crypto, anybody can say that you're a company or you're a legitimate cryptocurrency coin.
Yeah.
You're an actual currency. Makes no sense. So, we need to figure out who the actual rappers are here in Pittsburgh. Everyone, you should be able to walk up to anybody here in Pittsburgh who knows hip hop and rap and say, name the top 5 rappers here in Pittsburgh. And that person be able to name them.
Yeah.
Right now,
You'd be hard pressed to.
out of that list of 5, they're going to name 2 dead people guaranteed.
Damn.
They're going to say Mac and Wapo. They're both dead.
Damn.
Who living right now? I need a top 5 rappers living right now in Pittsburgh. You can't name it. And what makes me want to puke is about some of those people would name their buddy.
Right.
You know,
Niggas always
it's
got a buddy in the
Wiz,
tuck.
you know, it's Mac, Jimmy. I mean, my boy, my boy, Don's doing his thing. Don, he hasn't come out with a song yet. But
He just got the name right
but
now.
he plays music for me whenever we're smoking, and it's hard, it's good, it's really good. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, bro, no, we need
Condensed.
it needs to be condensed. There needs to be a standard. You need to be this good or have this many streams. Again, streams don't speak for everything, and talent doesn't speak for everything. You know, you need to have one or the other at a very high level
Right.
for to even be in the conversation, and then the vetting process begins.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, all right, what is your potential? Are you? Which a lot of I think rappers, even with themselves, like I'm gonna say a name, whatever. Ice Spice isn't gonna have a long career. Like she's not gonna have a long career. She doesn't have the capacity. So right now, if I'm her, my mindset is make as much money as I can
Sure.
right now,
Yeah.
and then go
Hit
do
my lick and
pottery, which
bounce.
is what I really like.
Yeah. Right.
Like you know what I mean? Like hit my lick and bounce.
Yeah,
like
right.
if you're a rapper like that, you need to hit your lick
And bounce.
and
right.
bounce, you know? And even many of them, their biggest song, which is their only song, is owned, like the masters are owned by a label, you know? So
Yeah.
they really don't even get that lick off,
Mm.
you know? So if you're that type of rapper, I'm someone who's going to be around forever because I don't need to rap. I'm going to pick up piano. I'll pick up another instrument, and then I'll accidentally make the next biggest beat that comes out of, Pittsburgh, and I haven't even produced a beat yet. You know, I've been around it. I understand it.
You
Obviously, I
haven't?
understand.
Yeah, you have.
Not from scratch by myself.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Okay.
You know, so, it's just the industry here needs regulation, and regulation is coming.
Mhm.
I'm now in a position where I can speed up that regulation, but it's going to require me to sacrifice certain things that I don't know if I'm willing right now to sacrifice.
That's fair enough.
And then I'm hoping I don't have to do that.
What do you expect in this entire mission journey to take out of you? Like, I mean, like it's already like taking a lot. I mean,
It's
clearly, but
like the Thanos
it took
line, everything.
What did it cost you?
What did it cost you?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, right.
It's already taken
A lot at the tender age of 26.
so much.
Mhm.
Like I already feel like I'm bare boned. Like I already feel like
And just
all my
again,
meat
man,
has been
just
stripped from me.
from someone who spends a lot of time with you, man. I mean, I implore you to do it, but it's just you. It just kind of speaks to your ambition and your work ethic. But bro, take a fucking rest.
I'm
It'll if you don't, your body will make you. Don't doubt that.
I know, but I don't have. I'm not. Again, that's one of the sacrifices.
No, and bro, again,
That's one of the
like I
sacrifices.
said, bro, which is like that's why you
I'm not
are
allowed to rest.
That's why you own the company. That's why it's because you're willing to sacrifice. these things and place that burden on your shoulders. That's
yeah,
why
and
you're,
it's just like how much like burden without immediate
That's what- but
reward am I
I'm
willing
just-
to?
as your
continue
friend
to-
outside this, bro. Just take those moments to rest and just celebrate what you've done. Celebrate how far you've come. You know, it don't gotta be nothing long. Like, I'm not saying fucking book a month-long vacation, just like fucking lament on a day, even
Nah,
a day. Just be like, yo, let me just chill. Let me just turn my brain off from this MIC and just fucking chill with my, you know what I mean, chill or just chill. Yeah, I mean, just turn your brain off. You know what I mean, and just relax. You know what I mean, like I think that's definitely important. Just so when you get back to it, you can just be revitalized and just have a just a whole new vigor for that shit. But I'm just a podcast host. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you know what I mean. But
Well, unfortunately, I can't. I mean, the MIC podcast didn't become the MIC podcast because I sat down.
Mm.
The MIC, the artist, didn't become MIC, the artist by me sitting down.
yeah, nah.
Yeah, I
bro,
mean, it's
facts.
just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just,
And
it
if I
just-
want to take it to where I want to take it, it sure as hell ain't gonna be from me sitting down.
yeah,
So I'm actually, reversely, I'm extremely excited to hunker down even more. Like I will disclose that because retention rate,
Mhm.
as of right now,
Ye-
most people don't even get to this point in the podcast.
yeah,
so
right.
I can say whatever I want. Fuck the.
The Bahamanians? Yeah.
The Bahamanians?
Yeah.
Fuck the Bahamanians.
Yeah.
All the people of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
The Dominican Republic of Bahamas.
Yeah. The Congo Republic of the Dominican of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But no, we're gonna be taking December to
Right.
repurpose old content, and we're gonna be moving the podcast to a different location, which is gonna take an immense amount of finance, brain power, physical power. Like it's gonna require me to open up a new gear,
Mm.
to go Super Saiyan 3.
Mm.
It's just I have to, push my body and my mind to another level in order to get to that next level. But I'm excited for it because it's something new. It's a different part of the journey. That I get to look back on years from now. And again, I really think that Drunk can get to 1.5 million very fast. I think that Hit can get to 500,000 very fast. I think Hit can get to 500,000
For sure.
very fast.
For sure.
I don't know if you saw somebody else posted a new largest Hit video.
I'm glad.
Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, there's now a biggest video for Hit.
Really?
Yeah, it has like
Oh.
100,000+ likes, like 100. I think
shit.
last time it was like
Okay,
130,000. It's a POV of someone playing football.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is
now
hard.
I
Yeah,
have
it's
to
pretty
peep
cool.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
word.
pretty cool.
Damn.
But yeah, it's, doing numbers right now. So I think Hit just needs that one
It just, bro,
video
and-
catalyst.
yeah,
that one,
it just needs that one because like
that-
it's
that
kind
one
of gotten
that's
like
boiling up. Dude, it's at 341 videos.
That's crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Drunk didn't eat, barely got to 200.
Damn.
You know what I
really?
mean? Yeah. It's just
Wow.
again, there hasn't been content creators love Hit
Yeah.
right now, but the audience
Ah,
hasn't caught on yet.
Yeah.
So once it needs that
It just
right
needs
piece
the-
of
Yeah,
content
it just need that
to
right
get the
piece.
audience.
Right.
I mean, luckily with Drunk, it immediately directed right to the audience. Like it
Mhm.
wasn't content creators didn't give a fuck. It wasn't for content creators.
Facts,
It
right.
Directly to the audience, and the audience directly ate it up.
Yeah. Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's we have this whole other leg of the journey that we're working on right now, and like I said, I'm debating on creating this control.
Shit. I mean, you should need this because like I damn near I like the energy of that. I just like the
Yeah.
energy of that. I like it needs to be some of that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm an outsider, man. Like I'm not from the city. Like I'm coming on 2 years being out here, man. But just from like the small field research I've done, like I think that energy is like you said, man. There's no one really putting the pressure on the community like that
No.
to like really like prove your skills. But like I
And it won't come from the outside.
nah definitely.
It's
I
not
mean,
gonna come from the
at least
outside.
it shouldn't. Like it should definitely come
Well,
within.
No,
like,
but I'm saying like it's not like no one here is of my mindset where like I get mad, not mad, but I get invigorated whenever anybody from any city makes a dope project.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta make a doper project.
Mhm.
Like I hear a dope project, oh fuck, I gotta make a doper project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no one here in Pittsburgh is doing that. They're not listening to Drake and being like, I gotta make a better album than Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake makes CLB? Okay, cool, watch. Boom, menace, nigga. Like, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
Now let's have a conversation. You know what I mean? Let me at least make that level of art, and then we'll have a conversation later about it. You know what I mean?
Sure,
We'll sit
yeah.
down, pull the chair, and kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya.
Type shit.
Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's have the conversation. So, you know, I'm trying to put that flame in, you know, Pittsburgh's ass, and I mean, we need it, man. Pittsburgh needs it. We deserve it. You know, we deserve to have a culture here. We deserve to, you know, be able to go to this club and be safe and have fun and be able to, you know, rage, you know, safely.
Yeah.
You know, and
Not have to worry about making it home that night.
exactly. I mean, we should have hip hop hubs here. You know, shout out to the Sierra Sellers. You know, shout out to the Samurais. Shout out to the Clara Kens. You know, shout out to the Cam Chambers. You know, shout out to, you know, the artists that we're gonna be having here next week.
Mhm.
You know, like shout out to these R&B niggas. Shout out to Chris Hollis. You know,
Sure.
like they deserve a fucking hub. I should be able to go see Sierra Sellers every fucking Saturday at Fill in the fucking Blank. Every goddamn Saturday. I should be able to see her every goddamn Saturday. That's a talented ass woman.
Mhm.
Gorgeous, talented. Like she has a look. Like
Sure.
she has the ability to be
To
the
just
next, you know, biggest
Be
thing.
out of here. Yeah, for sure.
And
For
I'll
sure.
leave, you know, a lot of the conversation between me and her.
Yeah, right.
But you know what I mean? I push artists like her from Pittsburgh where it's like you have the look, you have the ability. We need you. We need you. Anybody here in Pittsburgh who is in hip hop, which is, you know, subcultured to predominantly rap and R&B, we need you. If you have all those characteristics, more than you probably even know,
Mm.
you know, so like, please, like, join in this fight into making it better for everybody,
Mhm.
you know, and we're still young enough where we have time. We have time to be that person for a little while
Sure.
so that we have something extremely tangible to hand off to the next generation.
Sure. I know we've definitely talked shop a lot this podcast. I definitely want to get into some nurses, like you said, retention rate. If you get into this point of the podcast, you know a true fan type shit. Yeah, man. Let's even
what you
check.
got
Are
next,
we at an hour?
Yeah, we're at an hour.
We're at an
3.
hour. All right,
We're
man.
at
Let's
an
just even cut it short, bro. Episode 66 of the MIC podcast, man. You know we came here to hold it down, man. Again, shout out to Mike for coming through. You know what I mean? Obviously chopping it up, man. And like I said, next week we got a very special dude. And I can't wait for the episode, man. So episode 66, MIC podcast, man.
66,
Community content. You get it all here. Mike, Mastering Creation, Toby. And we're out this bitch, man. Peace.
Cheers.